Tower. This is 1-4 Victor Echo, and we're ready to depart Bastrop.
Sweetheart, where are you going?
I'm going to Oshkosh.
AirVenture's until like next week.
I want to go now. Get in.
Okay.
Clear prep.
Is it already that time of year again?
It's AirVenture time.
Oshkosh 23. It seems like it was just yesterday that we were leaving for Osh 22.
No, it's been a whole year.
It has.
Yeah.
Wow. We've done a little bit in the last year, haven't we?
We have.
Now, the journey. I remember your very first Oshkosh, you were not a pilot, not wanting to be a pilot. If I would have told you leaving for that first year, sweetheart, I want to build an airplane in our garage, you would have said,
Nope.
Yet that first year, Oshkosh 21, you decided.
We're going to build an airplane.
Not my decision. Now, fully supported it, of course. So I was like, you want, yes, let's get started.
And that's what we did.
Osh 22 was becoming more educated.
And shopping.
Spending a lot of money. That's when we met Steve at Aircraft Specialty Flight Lines and bought Behringer brakes, custom fuel lines, custom brake lines, found out about control approach, rudder pedals.
But this year we have a lot of cool things coming up.
So we've got a lot of things we want to see and do, and then we've got some opportunities for events that we're hosting are going to be a part of. So starts Monday.
Monday, Ken is hosting his How to Run a Flying Club with Pilot Partner, and that is going to be super educational and opinionated, of course, because it's the ins and outs of the flying club and what makes it a success and why some have failed.
I've been a part of flying clubs for the last 10 years and more often than not been running the flying club. So I even wrote software. That's what Pilot Partner is electronic pilot logbook software and flying club management software to make running a flying club much easier. So we'll spend an hour talking about do's and don'ts and what works, what doesn't, and how to make running a flying club easy. So that's on Monday.
2:30, Classroom C.
Yep. So it's there off the backside of the, I guess it's the furthest south part of the forum area. There's a classroom back there that will be in Classroom C, talking about flying clubs.
Get there early. Last year we didn't have any seats left.
Yes. And then, Monday nights, props and hops. That's fun.
Yeah, I saw that come on the calendar.
Yeah, props and hops is one of my favorites. So that's not ours. We'll just be there. Tuesday,
we are doing what a lot of you other builders are doing. We're heading out to the Vans banquet that evening.
Apparently, it's not too far from where we're camping.
No,
just back behind the SOS bar according to the map, but nothing works the way it looks on the map at Oshkosh. So Tuesday evening, we'll be at the Vans banquet, and really looking forward to that because we did not get it last year.
Missed it last year.
They sold out. But this year, we made sure we got our tickets early, so hope to see you at the Vans banquet. I get you drink tickets.
Really?
So that's Tuesday. Wednesday,
we're doing a super informal meetup with a lot of our people that we've met on social media. Some of them we met last year in person at this meetup, and then some of them brand new, just started building, new to the Slack or the Facebook group, and we're really looking forward to seeing everyone again.
So that's Wednesday at noon at the Roxy Cafe. The Roxy Cafe is pretty close to the Vans booth. So if you start at the Vans booth and start walking to the forums, you'll run through this big restaurant area, classic EAA pavilion. We'll set up and try to grab space. It's very what we get kind of thing, but we'll be there at noon on Wednesday. Come enjoy some food and some socializing with us. I never know who's going to be there and what fun we'll have, but it's Originally it was the RV14 builder meetup, but it's RV because you want to meet up. I don't care. Everyone's welcome. Looking forward to that on Wednesday.
Thursday, we're doing something pretty special, though. We are doing a forum together about our builds, and we're going to be in the actual home builder's hangar.
Yes. Did I even tell you I signed us up for that?
We had barely mentioned it.
So I guess we're going to try to condense our whole YouTube channel into an hour on stage.
Pretty much.
We're going to talk a lot about our story, why we decided to build, what building is like, how we managed to do it without killing each other. So what all is in this presentation?
What?
Yeah, right now it's 2 weeks before Oshkosh when we're filming. This should launch by about a week before. Yeah, we haven't started preparing the presentation yet.
We'll get around to it.
I have a great title. Our story, building an RV14. So hopefully people come up. But man, what an honor it is to be invited to the Home Builder Hangar.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty epic.
I've been doing forums for like the last 7 years at Oshkosh, and I get bounced around between different stages and different places. But when I found out they gave us the Home Builders Hangar, I felt very honored and very humbled that we're going to be invited there, because that's kind of where I feel the greatest minds of home build do their presentation, and somehow we
put us in there.
We slid in on Thursday at 10?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. at the Home Builders Hangar. Come see our story, meet Ken and Melissa, and give us your support, and we'll have fun. We got Thursday afternoon.
Thursday afternoon. So there's a group of...
So at the Builder Bash?
The RV Builder Bash.
The RV Builder Bash, which our name wasn't included on the Come See. I guess we haven't quite reached that level of popularity yet. So next year our names will be in the headliners. But it's Flight Chops, Plain Lady, who else is?
Oh, Gil from
Build, Fly, Go.
Build, Fly, Go.
And November 14th, Victor Echo. We'll be there. Probably not for the whole time, but we're going to stop by. It's at the Home Builder Camping Pavilion.
Yes.
So way back. So if you start at the forums, you'll see all the vans, aircraft tied down with tents next to them. Keep walking all the way to the back till you get to the fence. And there's a pavilion back there where the Builder Bash will be Thursday afternoon, 3 to 5?
3 to 5.
3 to 5.
We probably will not stay the whole time, but...
Yeah, Oshkosh, you get really, really tired if you've never been. A lot of our friends who have booths there are offering us, shaded tents and air conditioning wherever possible. So we got lots of places to go.
We gotta stop by and see Dean from Flying Eyes.
Yep, Dean from Flying Eyes will be right at the base of the control tower. Outside, he's going to be twice the size that he was last year. Bigger, better, stronger. And if you haven't checked out Flying Eyes, our favorite glasses, because they're super thin, fit under your headsets, really light.
And I'm picking up my new sunglasses.
Picking up your new sunglasses that you just ordered. If you're interested in a pair, use our referral link. I'll put the link up in the corner here and in the description of the video. You get 10% off, and it gives us a little kickback to help us out a little bit. But they are our favorite glasses.
So, what vendors, who do you want to see this year?
Well, we're going to make it all the way down to Ultralights and see Steve and his crew at Aircraft Specialty Flight Lines. It's worth the trek all the way down there. He does the Behringer brakes for the RV14 and 10, the custom fuel lines, the custom brake lines. Just him and his whole crew are just geniuses with some of the tweaks that you can do. Makes your life a lot easier. It's really worth the trek. Not sure what else we have to order from Steve, because I know he's making the hoses that go in the Firewall Forward kit that Vans sells. But I'm sure we're going to have questions about those hoses that we'll work with Steve. But if nothing else, just go down and hang out with him and maybe review some of his mock-ups and how he installed things, and see if we want to tweak what we've done so far. But just can't say enough good things. No, he's not paying us to say this. We really, really enjoyed that mod from him. What other vendors are we going to run into?
I know I would like to talk with Kevin at Toastin about all the different kinds of buttons on our grips.
Well, we've already ordered them, but I do want to switch this high dome button to be a low dome button. And Kevin, when I talked to him on the phone, said that's super easy to do. So I'm going to make sure he brings a low dome for us and let you see the difference between them and check that out.
And of course, there are a couple of big name vendors that we want to see. One of them being Vans.
Of course, we're going to spend a lot of times at the Vans booth.
Got to say hi to all of our builder support team.
All right, and well, let's put a little bug in Van's ears. They did not invite the builder support team to Oshkosh this year, so Kevin will not be there.
What?
Yeah, Kevin's not coming. None of the...
Greg.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to have some words. You know, I don't know. I feel so... We loved meeting Kevin. It was one of our highlights of last year, is getting to spend some time with Kevin and getting some sound bites from him. But as I understand it, the builder support team will not be at Oshkosh, but Vans will have a lot of other fun people that we will go spend some time with.
Okay. And then we can't forget Mike at Cleveland Tool.
Oh, Mike, Cleveland Tool. I feel like after Oshkosh last year, we ordered a lot of parts.
We did.
We learned a lot. We placed several big orders of Cleveland Tools. And then we hadn't ordered from him in a while.
It has been a while.
So I went and lost our number 30 dimple die. It's around here somewhere. We can't find it. So we, just for old time's sake, and we said hi to Mike via our credit card on his website and ordered a new number 30 dimple die to go with our set that we bought last year after Oshkosh. But it would be great to see the Cleveland Tools team and Mike again. We're usually, last year is right next to the Oshkosh booth, so I hope right next to the Vans aircraft booth. So I hope we see him again this year.
And then, we're working with Stein right now on our panel, and I would like to go and chat with Nick and tell him we are broke.
Yes, we are absolutely broke. So I don't know, maybe we switch from Garmin to Advanced Flight Systems and go with the Dynon Skyview. We can save some money that way.
All right.
Now, I mean, I feel like we spent all this money. It's not too late to make that decision.
It's not. It's not too late. But I know you had a few questions for Garmin.
Yes. So I do want to spend some time at Garmin booth and really going over the dual G3 axis because we are setting our airplane up to be ambidextrous. So it doesn't matter if in the left seat or the right seat. Pilot flying could be either, and we're going to switch regularly. So I want the PFD and the MFD to swap back and forth on command, basically. And I want to see how that system works. And I want to touch it. I want to feel it. I want to play with it. I don't want to see a YouTube video. I don't want to hear someone tell me about it. I don't want to read technical documentation. At what other place can you go touch and feel and play with it but Oshkosh?
Okay, Mr. VR.
And then we'll go back to Stein and finish up with Nick on our design. Is we got to the point where we have finalized our panel, got it all set, but I have not authorized go forward and start producing. I've not locked it in yet because I'm convinced I'm going to find something at Oshkosh that's going to change my mind. Maybe it will be. Let's not go with Garmin. Let's go with Advanced Flight System. I don't think so, but I want to play with the Advanced Flight System. I'm not giving it a full chance just because I've spent so much time in the Garmin ecosystem.
I get that. You haven't really tried out the other systems, so.
Yep. So, but we're going to also see Aero LED because we have not decided on our landing light and taxi light system yet. I think I know what I want, but before I finalize the design with Stein, I need to make sure I tell them what lights we're going to go with so they wire it and make it a lot easier for me and I don't have to crimp. I hate crimping wires. I'm no good at crimping.
It's okay.
So, so who else we're going to see at Oshkosh this year?
Well, hopefully we can get some time with Paul at Control Approach again.
Yeah, Paul's been, ever since we ordered these pedals, which last year we sat down with Steve at Aircraft Specialty Flight Lines. He's the one who turned us on to Control Approach. And I already sent Paul an email saying, all right, it's time to order because I'm going with Steve's brake system. And that night we sat down at dinner at the SOS tent, and a random, stranger sat next to us, started talking to him, and he goes, oh, you should see these custom pedals I make. I'm like, oh, you're Paul. So how random is that literally hours after I sent him an email saying I'm going to order your pedals, we're sitting next to him having dinner talking about things. And ever since then, he's been sending us emails about he's building an RV14. He's a little bit ahead of us, so he's sending us pictures showing us different things that we're going to come up against, above making a great product, a great set of pedals, just a great person to work with.
And he's doing one of the mods that we know we're going to do because we've already ordered it, the Aerosport center console.
Yes, which I don't think Aerosport is coming to Oshkosh.
Not that we know of.
I couldn't find them last year. Aerosport, if you're going to be at Oshkosh, even walking around, reach out to us. I'd love to say hi to you. And when's our console shipping? Because I'm looking forward to getting started on that. And then I know Classic Aero's not at Oshkosh either.
Classic Aero wasn't there last year, and they don't plan on being there this year.
Yeah, I talked to him. He said their lead times are far enough out, and they want to stay committed to producing the kits that have been ordered and getting them out on time. And it's just it's too hard for them to shut down and go to Oshkosh for the year. So they're staying home and working hard for us to build us great interiors. And ours should be here in October, I think.
It's exciting.
So that'll be fun. And you're going to talk to Evoke.
Oh, I would like to get some face-to-face time with the designers at Evoke. Let's hash this out.
Design 3454 will be the winner.
It's so hard to communicate images via email.
You just need to be able to reach into our heads, pull this visual that we can't explain out, and put it on paper, and then put it on the outside of our airplane. Sounds simple, but in practice, it's a lot harder. But they are really good at what they do. We have time. So we're just working through the process as we can. And then I'm sure we're going to find all kinds of other random stuff that we're going to get involved with as soon as we get to Oshkosh that we're not even thinking about. It's a great thing about Oshkosh. And then at the end of the day, we'll go back to our favorite place at Oshkosh and Camp Schollers, Camp Bacon.
Home away from home.
So my very first year at Oshkosh, I just lucked out by getting an invite into a place called Camp Bacon. And you can find it on Apple Maps. Just search for Camp Bacon. It's in Camp Scholler. It'll take you right to where we're camping. And often we're sitting around the fire pit having a drink in the evening. If you're around Camp Scholler, come hang out. And it's just a group of us who get together and just camp every year. It's our family. It's our
Oshkosh family.
Oshkosh family for sure. So looking forward to that. And wow, it's going to be here real soon. And then it's going to be over. And then like that, we'll be talking about, wow, it's time for Osh 2024. Except for we're going to have to figure out what to do with +1. Do you think Millie will go to Oshkosh 2024?
No.
2025, though.
Yes.
So Millie will, God, I hope she loves aviation. This would be such an awkward childhood for her if she decides aviation is not fun. But yep, we'll see you there. Thank you, everybody, for supporting the channel, and hope to meet as many of you as possible. Please, if you see us, come up, say hi. We do this channel for you who's viewing it. Last year we had like less than 200 subscribers when we left for Oshkosh. Now we're just about to break 1,000 subscribers, which is a huge YouTube milestone, by the way, when you hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, hit that button. Let's get us to 1,000. If I can get there before Oshkosh, that'll be even that much more fun.
So unreal. See you at AirVenture.
See you at AirVenture.